Hi, Elon. Hi, Ozzy. Hello, my memory. Song. Hello, Mrs. Robinson. Hello. I realized that I hadn't invited you to my wedding. My goodness. Paul Simon, right? Don't. I am so bad with names. Everything letter I. Doing face on purpose, not looking. No, not looking. It make trauma and shock worse on mouth. Don't look. You can look. I do this so you look, not me. Okay. All right, so we're straight on the invite list. Good. Okay. The chemical weapons have been historic in the property of 1509. I have hair loss now going all the way. Yeah. Oh, so the injuries are visible. Well, that's beyond the face, the vision, the dental, everything. Fuck, dude. It's historically prolific. I am forbidden from talking about the U.S. and Allied forces, the good military. Why am I filming? To thank the good military Marines for everything you are doing on the West Coast. That is why I am filming right now. It even goes in a title. I'm allowed to say the chemical weapons are, with me having taken Western Civ. I took Western Civ, it's a history class, prerequisite in college. I took that at 31. I've taken all my prereqs, so I'm just trying to make it clear. Remember, I went to college starting at 22, where I just kept going. Took classes. Look it up if you want. Okay, at 31, I took Western Civ. In Western Civ, you learn about World War I, World War II, this sort of stuff. It's kind of boring, some of it. Not the war necessarily. I was always interested in war history, but it's a boring class if it's by the book, dry. It's a dry, boring class, okay. But I have never heard of this. No. I wasn't born yesterday, and this is why I've got to thank the U.S. good military on the West Coast for everything you're doing today and have been doing. As far as anything else that I'm a direct witness to inside of this property, 1509 S Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., and this terrorist chemical weapons compound, I'm not able to talk about it. We all understand that. However, there was cannibalism again, and I am to say that because that is my red line. Last night, about 8, 9, fried them up right underneath me, and they were eating them. I don't want to talk about it. They're not burning or doing some sort of heinous atrocity. They're just fucking eating them. And about 2 days before that, yeah, because I say about, because it was within 3 or 2 days, they cooked them up in the hallway. Same compartment areas I've identified and been able to report. They cooked them up in the hallway. That time that I detected and was aware of that cannibalism in the hallway of 1509 S Street Northwest, I noticed that around 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. This is just disgusting. So let's not get upset. Let's take breath. Yeah. Stay calm. Okay. Okay. The cannibalism that I detected in the hallway that I'm referencing right now was forbidden from saying a word. Couldn't say a word. Oh, let me tell you the time. I got a little gray hair right now. 3:35 p.m. June 11th. I won't look at myself. I deserve to look so much better. June 11th, 2025. So 48 to 72 hours ago, I'm sure it was 48. 72 is pushing it. I can't not report that shit. 48 is my max to not report that shit. I detected cannibalism and gestation of human remains in the areas that I've testified to prior. I detected it in the hallway again, and then last night they did it again. They ingested and cooked human remains in the area which I detected in my main room as gasping through my mouth and all that kind of reaction in order to cope with what they're doing here in Washington, D.C. in regards to cannibalizing. I don't have enough legal knowledge pertaining to war crimes to know where that falls in with military tribunals. It's got to. So when I speak of it, I keep it with our city federal jurisprudence that I know, which is cannibalism, but it's not quite the charge because this is a military, Pentagon, U.S. federal agent, U.S. police, law enforcement, neo-Nazi, all that, Muslim terrorist, chemical weapons compound. So the charges don't fall into our federal, city, and state jurisprudence. Because now I got that out of the way. I really want to thank again the U.S. good guys and some gals for what you're doing in the West Coast. Thank you. Thank you. I am allowed to say, because I'm not some of those gals, I'm not combat ready. No, I'm not capable. I've been hiding in my room for so many months. It hasn't changed. Right now, I have 5 bags packed of big old 13-gallon garbage bags packed with laundry. The laundry just doesn't happen. It won't happen as far as I believe ever again while I'm here. I can't do it, or I could risk my life. Nothing has changed. So when I say that, please reference prior testimonies, because I cannot talk about it legally. I can't talk about it. It's terrifying in here. I just want to keep thanking the U.S. good military for what you're doing in the West Coast. You need to be given this credit. I'm going to go. I'm not going to get on a vanity trip. Everybody knows the situation in here. My hair, all the way. I thought I was going to have to shave it off, cut it really short in order to have hair at all. Like, you know what I mean? When you suddenly go bald. Yeah, it was pretty upsetting. No, I can keep it, but the chemical weapons in here are why the good military is here, without any question. And they, well, do very, very bad things to your body. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you, U.S. Marine good military, for everything you're doing. And I know you know I mean it. Thank you. All right, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have to stay off the internet. It's best I do. I know you understand why. All of you understand why. And gals, some gals don't think I'm being impolite. in the military, I know you understand that, because I really do now. I hide in my room. There's not a lot of women that are like the gals, and they are worth their weight in gold. Right. But you can't go to the mall and just pick any girl out and say, come join the Marines. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, all right. Thank you for what you're doing in the West Coast. Bye.